Hey out there. I wanted to open this video by saying the last chunk of the episode the video got corrupted for. I technically have it, but I'm sure you don't want to look at footage like this for several minutes, so I've cobbled together as best I can sort of some description and footage from a replay where I got all the way through it. Sorry for the mess, but there's just no other way for me to kind of put it together. I already had to restart the entire game just to get new footage based on some weird saving activity I did. We've got that fixed, but just so you know, the last little chunk of this video is going to be no webcam and me having patched things together as best I could to get you quickly up to speed to what happened. Thanks, and see you in the episode.
Hello out there, and welcome back to Bendy and the Dark Revival. I'm Eric from Perspective Gaming, and we gotta go chase down that little living Bendy and figure out what that's all about. We tried knocking last time, and he doesn't want to deal with us. So let's keep going.
Is that you, Phil?
Hello.
I told you I'm not opening the door until you bring me my pictures. I drew them. I want them back.
I'm not Phil. It looks brighter. Did things load a little differently this time? Whatever. We will just adventure as we adventure and see what happens. It's getting darker. You already did this once. Ooh, machines. So yeah, while we're searching and just waiting to see what happens, I mentioned I'm a huge fan of family-friendly horror type stuff, and that's true. I am a So I haven't talked about myself a ton, because I kind of assume most people watching were my close friends, and that's probably still true, but in case it's not, I'm Eric, and I am an English teacher at the college level. I study literature and pop culture. And one of the things I've always had a fascination and interest in is horror and scary stuff. I love, especially aimed at kids. Like, I mean, I didn't really grow up with Goosebumps personally, but I love stuff like Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog. His eyes see all, his claws tear and thrash, his whispers turn your mind into dark, unspeakable trash. Listen for the heartbeat drone, your doom is close at hand. The ink demon is both beast and lord, his powers too vast for us to understand. Death is fast, death is near, his reign will last beyond your fear. Because, at least for me, that creepy aura, that sense of being scared, makes everything so much more interesting. And that's not to say that it should be for everyone or that everyone has to like horror. That's completely unfair. But I really like to study horror, and I like the exploration of the human psyche and the human condition that it's capable of. That's new. You've never talked before, Ink Demon.
A voice, a soul, the ink's instinct. It whispers your secrets.
It's just like you're whispering to me? Or is that a different type of whispering? Sure isn't looking good in here. Like with this game, for example. I mean, so far. I don't know about this one. I thought the ink was whispering to you.
That I may devour
I don't know how I feel about this yet. I guess we'll have to see. I don't know about this voice. We'll see. I love that the first Bendy and the Ink Machine talks about capitalism and like a boss seeing himself as owning everything that's created under him and owning the people who work for him. Is that a metal duck? Rubber duck that looks oddly like it's made out of steel with rivets in it. A rubber duck still dusted with the decay of old soap. Many happy washings were companioned by this yellow friend. Weird. Boy, this sure seems to put finding pictures to shame as an interest point. Hi. Hello. I sure hope I wasn't supposed to go back and find those pictures in the animator alley. I think I was now, and I'm... Oh, no. Shoot. His powers is infinite, his evil complete. Be alert for his approach and hide at first warning. If you stay out in the open, you'll be consumed. Chapter 2, The Demon's Domain. Okay, I have already missed side content. I could reload my my save back there, but I probably won't for a YouTube playthrough. I'm sure many people will be exploring this game in full and finding all the secrets, so I will leave that to them. Because I only post these once a week, and that means it could take until like February if I tried to take all the time in the world. He walks among the believers. Oh, picture. Okay. Maybe we're not screwed. Maybe. Do I get to look at picture? No. Okay, interesting. Dancing demon. Gent battery refill.
My ink swells.
That sounds very uncomfortable. I'm sorry. Yeah, the subtitles will.
This realm is mine. You were born from it.
Well, only in one sense.
Belong to it.
That seems rather assumptive of you.
When you animate, it's so much more than just motion. It's a way of life, an art, a passion. Each tiny movement is an emotional trigger to the audience. Get it wrong, and you will lose them. You must live the characters and to draw them. You must feel the motions in your mind. Act them out around your room. Today, I'm a clock, a dancing timekeeper. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Method
Watch
actors.
my movements. See my frames of animation. I have so many characters to animate yet. Thousands of frames to go. But for now, I'm just a clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
All right, Joker, calm down. You're not Mark Hamill. That's a fan blade. Just so you guys know, I turned the brightness up a little bit in my editing, so I see things a little darker than you might. So sometimes I might have a harder time recognizing things than you do. Oh, this is getting much more maze-like immediately. And I do not have a flashlight or anything. So we are gonna get lost all the time, which means more headaches for me to deal with. Interesting. So this got us above. Guess we just fall and see if we're back where we were or we're somewhere new. We are somewhere new. Hi, bud. Are you a friend or a foe? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt until I know. That didn't piss him off. Oh, this is going to be a lot of navigating. Seriously? The demon's mad I took it to painting? The effect is different, that's for sure. Anything? Die. Guess not. Okay, so you just gotta be ready for Bendy, for the ink demon to pop up at any moment. And be ready to hide, because there's no way you're beating him with a pain stick. Oh, I can't reach through there and grab those coins? Must be another way around then. Hi, baby. What's up? Come here, little one. Oh, I'm back. Got turned around. Cat distracted me and I got lost. Okay, we're back here. But we got through pictures, which is great. Here's a different one. This has got to be where the money was. Which we can use to buy food and crafting items. Love to find a blueprint to upgrade my weapon, though. Hey, hello. Oop, there's another one. I probably should die once to see what the death screen is like. I assume it'd be kind of similar to the original death screen. Really, I can't break the lock from this side. But I don't, anyway, I don't know if it would be the same. And I like when death screens, like, help you intuit the story. Not that it did in the previous game, so I wouldn't expect it to now. But I should find out. That's something I honestly love about, game I did not play on channel, a game I played years ago, Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. Most all of the deaths in that game were unique art experiences that kind of told you a little bit about the monster and what they did to you, which was awesome. Made it way scary. Did I just pick up a book? It looked like The Illusion of Living. I kind of like Eyeball Demon. I'd watch a cartoon about that guy. Just loot as much as I can spot before the Ink Demon comes. When I grab this, yup. Hide in the exact same spot. That's gonna be tiresome mechanic if it goes on for too long. Let's see what we find in here.
You cannot hide forever.
Forever.
We'll find you.
I'll never come out. Ever. Alright, fine, I'll come out of the closet. Do I want more gent cards? I guess? I don't know if I should be using my resources like that because I'm nervous that I won't have enough to upgrade my weapon, but I haven't been able to upgrade my weapon yet, either because I can't have or I missed a thing. First runs aren't for perfection. As much as I want them to be, the first time through is not about perfecting the game. It's about experiencing the game. And you go through again for a better understanding and further perfection.
Brought to you by Jen.
Oh, it closes so fast. No. What? I thought it allowed you to grab all of it before it closed. Go through here again, I guess. I think that's everywhere. Seems to be. Do a quick little sprint around, see if it looks like I missed anything. Battery. Ooh, smash. Cardboard cutters do not necessarily seem to come back this time. They used to. Like the very instant you looked away. Hi! Did I miss you? I think I missed you. I think you were there before. And I forgot. But what else can I do? Maybe there was more in this path? Because this was the path where yelling happened. Like, for example, maybe I went the wrong way. Nope, that ain't it. So yeah, I love horror in general, but I especially love horror aimed at youngins. I don't know, it just, for me, it's not about the big visceral blood or the quality of the kills or even the artistic commentary necessarily, though that is always there and a part of it. But I just love the experience of fear and how we write it and how we challenge people who aren't typically one for big scares. Like, you don't think of that as being something that children want, but scary media for kids always manages to survive and be interesting. All the time. You know, Scooby-Doo and Coraline and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, these are things that were extremely popular and are extremely popular for some of them. Because it's just interesting. And it's not for everyone, I'm not saying it is, but that's something I really like and appreciate. I feel like I've been everywhere. So maybe there was something I missed in here. Aha, there was. That makes sense. You cannot scare me. I have a hiding crate. You weirdly be-personalitied monster that used to just kind of run around and kill anything in his way. Oh. Huh. That wasn't something I was expecting. Beautiful. Oh, very expressive. That's actually, honestly, I was going to make a joke and say something nice and artsy every time, but I actually really like that as kind of like a Hollow Knight monster. Anarchy. Very surreal. Sephiroth eyeball.
Since when dogs move?
I didn't want to fight. Why did you attack me? Thank you for the slugs. Jesus, you got out of your way to help some people. Nobody wants to see my pictures. I've worked so hard on them for so long, and they're all my own original work. I'll have to make people look at them. They'll see how talented I am. But wait, what if someone looks at them and takes all my precious ideas? No, they can't do that. They're my original characters. Mine! Do not steal! Do not steal! I was going to make a joke, but they made the joke for me. They knew what they were making. Turns out, sometimes creators know what they're making. Like furry artists. Dream Supply Tasty Eats. Dream Supply? Weird. So yeah, the slugs are for emergency food mostly, it seems. So there's a lot of food around so far, so it doesn't seem ultra necessary, but it might get harder. Cute. Can we next slide or anything? Does it rotate? I do have a shadow. Look at that. Actually programming. That was a little harsh, but you know who out there. You've seen games where characters don't cast shadows or have reflections. Studio tour. Let's learn more.
In our world-famous screening room. Consider yourself lucky, because not everyone gets to see in here. This
Totally on purpose. I totally just wanted to see the kill screen. It wasn't that I'm stupid. Consume. Death is only the beginning. Oh, interesting. So you do have to load. This does not have the infinitely coming back to life loading, just sort of reincarnation mechanic of the previous one. That's interesting. Oh, that put me kind of a ways back. I shall eat your gent parts and explode your corpse. Alright, gotta mark my exits this time. It's just snuggling up to hear some delicious lore, learn about the game that I'm being put in front of, and then I get killed for it. Isn't that nice? Okay, we can just hide here. That'll do, if that happens again. It's 1, 2, 3, and suddenly I get eaten alive. You can only watch the same dang cartoon so many times before you go crazy. I'm starting to forget what it was they wanted me to change. Good thing I take notes. And what's with them little numbers in the corner of the screen? Is it some kind of code? I'd better check with the storyboard room. Numbers in the corners might be a code. Interesting. Can't be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Might have to do with the 3 pictures that were over on the other thing. That would make sense. Battery, battery, battery. This is also a hiding spot.
You're standing in our world-famous screening room. Consider yourselves lucky, because not everyone gets to see in here. This room is where we watch our in-progress animations at the end of each day. To
Didn't
see
change
how
the
they're
sound.
coming along, we can watch a reel 50, maybe 100 times, making pages and pages of notes for the animators to work on the very next day. They're always so excited to get our big changes. Inside the screening room, you'll see a door to the writer's hallway. That's where our writers and concept men and women are working on our next big ideas. Back there is too secret to show off, but you can use your imagination to picture what might be in there.
Okay. Do 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 do. Hello, anybody here to kill me? Yeah, we can rotate these to match those. I'm certain of it. I'm certain of it. So we have look at flower, pick up flower, run B. Look at flower. Pick up flower. I can't see. Run B. I got it. Perfect. All on purpose. 2, 3, 5. Hey. Okay, gotta keep my eyes on hiding spots because apparently you can just get attacked at random times. Oh, the come say hello sign? I don't see how this could possibly be a trap. She was the 4th. Yep. I'm dead. Oh, he was forgiving this time. Oh! Okay, unique death scenes? Better. Unique jump scares when you die, that's good. That makes me less not disappointed. I wasn't disappointed in the death screens, just it's good. It's good to have a little variety in death screens. I have a long and fraught connection. Really? I need to grab the notes and cases and stuff so I don't need that. I do need this. Okay.
Inside the screening room, you'll see a door to the writer's hallway. That's where our writers and concept men and women are working on our next big idea.
I don't. Are enemies just randomly placed? That's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. I can't imagine that that was intentionally supposed to be like a punishment for dying a bunch. Maybe a punishment for running through the thing because you already knew, but that would be weird. I also don't know what was up with the boingy frog music. But yeah, it seems like there might be some amount of randomization for like replay value, which is neat. Okay, so if we get the come say hello, we gotta run all the way back there. If we get the scare, that is, not the come say hello. She was the fourth.
Good things always come. Good things always come in threes, they say. Bendy, Alice, and Boris. It just works. So when I showed my coworkers my design for a new fourth member of the Butcher Gang, you could almost hear the disgust at the lunch table. A ghost girl, they said? No one's gonna get it. They just laughed at my drawings, crumpled them up like trash. But I'll get Mr. Drew on my side. He'll understand. He's got to. Carly will join the Butcher Gang, and she'll be beloved by all. One way or another, I'll bring Carly to life.
Yeah, I mean, I love Ghost Girl. Don't get me wrong. Ghost Girl is like a very specific archetype of mine. You don't need to get her as part of the Butcher Gang. You could just push for your own cartoon, start your own studio once you save up some money. Oh, I'm gonna love her. Oh, never mind. Oh, I was wrong. Ever so wrong. The cutout was cute. That costume is not great. So I assume we're gonna get ambushed here. That only seems logical that we would get a weird lore drop and then get attacked. Yep. And she just vanished as I tried to take a swing. Because ghost. Whoosh. Huh. Man, there's a lot of random things flying at your face in this game. Ooh, gent card. That's really valuable.
The papers are signed, the animation staff is hired, Archgate Pictures is open for business.
So that's
As
us.
of
We're new
9 o'clock
animators.
this morning, Bendy and all his little cartoon friends now belong to me. I'll admit it's strange owning a dear friend's legacy, but I think Joey would be content knowing it's safely in my hands. You just gotta believe, he used to say. He was such a showman. Well, I believe, Joey. I wholeheartedly believe.
All right, let's keep going. So yeah, we're a new animator. Nathan Arch. It's interesting. We'll see what we learn more about him. But like my immediate gut reaction is it seems like he's almost being like possessed by Joey's spirit. Like not literally like possessed by a ghost, but like he's developing the same sort of obsessive passion for cartoons that Joey had. In an almost sort of possession style. Hi, Boris. Okay, got a hiding hole. Just gotta keep an eye out on those. Hi. Whoa! What? I don't know what the flash is doing here. Bring it on. I know you're coming for me. I'll kill all of you. That's fine. You know, not great for going back. But, you know, it didn't kill us. So it's fine. Everything is fine. The machine must endure. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like there might be parties invested that want the machine to endure, but I don't know that it must endure. Hello. Are you gonna vanish again? You look kind of stuck.
Oh, hello there. Are you looking for the way out?
A way out would be nice. Are you stuck in there?
Oh, well, yes, and I'm afraid that means, well, you're stuck too.
Can't you move?
Not an inch. Perhaps you could get me unstuck?
I'll see what I can do.
Just a hint, just a soupçon of Winnie the Pooh in that voice. You're the best, Peter. Oh, you're gonna be a delight. Right up until you murder me. Away! Alright guys, about here is where the video broke down last time, so I'll be picking up from here. Again, forgive me if I move through this a little quick or cut a lot to just get to main points. I didn't want to, but I also don't really want to just fake it. And like I said, next time we will be coming right back to the old save. I haven't played further, so next episode I'll be right back to not knowing where I'm going. But first we have to fire. We have to help Porter, who sounds weirdly like Winnie the Pooh.
Very much for your help. The name's Porter, by the way. And who might you be?
Audrey?
Audrey? Nope, don't like it. Doesn't suit you. I'll call you Bobby.
Huh?
And to say thanks for your feat of rescue, here's a little gift. Something I've learned. There we are. It's passed on. Now, you can move like me.
I still don't know how I feel about him deciding we don't seem like an Audrey and calling us Bobby. I don't know, it's kind of weird.
That was
So
weird.
first off, we got this flow power from that, which basically allows us to travel like Tracer from Overwatch. You can just kind of and go over things, and it's silent, so we can sneak up on people and stuff too, which is really cool. So the first thing I'm actually going to do... Okay, one thing. I learned... This is interesting. Might be helpful for people out there. If you just don't go into the come say hello and meet the ghost lady, it seems like she just doesn't show up. I'm not sure. She'll probably show up later. I can't imagine that that's just a, like, if you do this side thing, you have another enemy to deal with for the rest of the game. Congratulations. But, like, interestingly, she still hasn't shown up for me on this second playthrough I had to do to get to the point where I could re-record this. I'm not sure if we activated the Ink Demon by hurting Bendy earlier, or if it's completely unrelated. I mean, you would think that Bendy and the Ink Demon would be connected because they're one and the same, but we know from the past game that there can be lots of duplicates of characters. We know there are 2 Allisons and a whole lot of Borises. It just kind of depends on what shape the people took after they got through the ink. So it could be a Bendy that's completely harmless. It could be related to be the thing about being split in 2, or it could be the Ink Demon that we pissed off.
Remembers you, Audrey, the child of the darkness.
You'll notice this is a room full of lockers. Last time I just opened every single one, and it took a while for very little reward. But now I know where the important one is, so I will be skipping most of that. But we'll go over this stuff, the lore we find along the way, particularly this one, because if we listen to the voice,
something funny's going on around here. Call me suspicious if you wanna, but I know the signs of weirdness when I see them. Don't get me wrong, we've always had visitors around the studio, but lately we're just getting one kind of visitor in particular. Gent Corporation employees. Tons of them. They're working in the hallways, ripping up the floors, taking the best toilets. You can't even get near the Little Devil Lounge these days. It's starting to feel less like an animation studio around here, and more like some crazy scientist's laboratory. It's just plain weirdness.
I'm pretty sure that's much bigger YouTuber than me, Dawko, which is awesome. Good for you, Dawko. So I'm going to save me and you and all some time by just hurrying along to what we need. So at the very end of this locker zone, there's the security console and a note by fan favorite Wally Franks. So get this bit of strangeness. That Thomas Kana guy over from Gent, he's taken over the back area of the locker room. Guess I'll have to move my little office of cardboard boxes somewhere else. He gave me the code for the door in case I ever need to get in and clean up. I wrote the code down and put it in my locker. It's the 8th locker over from a poster with a pretty lady on it. But I tell you, if that guy keeps causing trouble for me, I'm out of here. We love Wally Franks. So Wally Franks, the janitor, has the key code for that. Blueprint to upgrade an item, which apparently allows us to turn, after I grab this stuff to make sure I have enough, our gent pipe into a key pipe, which is very strange. And basically we can use batteries to power it up for one unlocking. Maybe we'll be able to upgrade it for more in the future. Only the bravest will find all of them, apparently. And yeah, it costs 1 battery charge every time, so we have to use 1 to get out of the room. And I recharged another because we actually passed one of these rooms in a previous episode. In episode 2. So that's the last thing I did before finishing off this episode originally, so that's what I'm going to do now, is you guys will see here in a second as I magically transport after I fight this room full of dummies. I'll have to go through some fighting here and get back over there, but in a moment you'll see what was behind that door. See you soon. So, over back behind the kitchen, I remembered that we'd encountered one of these doors before. And by using our key pipe, we can get mostly a bunch of items, but also one piece of lore. So we'll run through that, and then I'll head back to where we need to go and finish it up there. Fate is a strange thing. Just when you think you've run out of options, it puts a solution in your lap. Andre stopped by my office to say goodbye on his way out the door. As far as everyone else knows, he's gone home to Rio, but he never made it. Never even made it out of the kitchen. Little Andre slumped over dead right in front of me. Barely even made a sound. And here I was worried about running out of meat for today's special. Fate is a strange thing. Just when you think you've run out of options, it puts a solution in your lap. Chef Buck. So that's fun. You saw the clips in the beginning of the episode. It would have been unwatchable. So I'd hate to do it to you. But thanks for joining. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. All that stuff is really helpful for me, even though it's probably meaningless to you. And after we go get a charge, we will head on through the elevator up. Hello. Like, subscribe, damn you. Bye.